Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this lovely weather. I'm up in Aberdeen. This video is for Gary Neville and Stick to Football and Wayne Rooney and Paul Scholes and all the so-called Man United ex-legends. I got a message really for Mr. Premier League man himself, Gary Neville. Didn't get to play to your standard, unfortunately. They play semi-professional for Altrincham. Started off at Bolton Wanderers, but my career was ended through a double leg break. However, you know full well what is wrong at Man United because you are a hotel manager, you are a businessman, an entrepreneur, apparently. Um, but by the way, you are rubbing shoulders with the wrong crowd, aka Jim Ratcliffe. You really are sunshine. You've got an issue if you, I tell you what, you could wreck your legacy. Hey, yeah, I'm going to put it out there. You will wreck your legacy, my friend, if you continue back in the Glazers and Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe, you're going to back, if you're going to back him, he got in bed with the Glaziers, and the rest is history. But the main point in this video, my friend, is this. You know full well what is wrong at Man United, and one of your people in the crowd on the overlap mentioned it. It's to do with the culture. There's no discipline. You had that under Alex Ferguson, you had that under Brian Kidd, Norrie Styles, old school people. This day and age, we've become weak-minded, as they call it, woke people. We're just full of clowns and do-gooders. But the main point is this: you know what the script is, and it's the culture is not right. So every player that comes to United is getting wrecked because there's an egotistic of the player. There's a, but mainly, the main thing is, as you'll know, as a hotel manager, is if you have crap management running the show, guess what? It filters through to the rest of the crowd. What Jim Ratcliffe's doing is sacking players. You can come back with all your nonsense about, um, you can come back to me with, well, it's got to be done. No, no, no. All your top teams. So you telling us we're not a top club anymore because we need to reduce our staff. Real Madrid, 1,000 staff members. Even um, Ruben paying for people to go to Europa League final. What is our club all about? Self-discipline is not there. Stopping charity money. You've got to be joking. If you don't think for 1 minute, you don't know what's wrong with the club. You're not a true red, mate. You are not a Man United fan. You are just part of the Glazer puppet clan, shall we say, where you're rubbing shoulders, making sure you're going to be okay to come on top because it's about greed, about me, self. And the reason why it's like that for you is because it'll enhance hotel football and all that crap. So you know exactly what is wrong with Man United. You just won't say it because you might just upset a few people like Jim Ratcliffe. Might as well call him Jim Glazer. Seriously, you're a joke, mate. You say you're a United person through and through. No, you're not. You're a crowd pleaser. And crowd pleasers, like yourself, I've got no time for, my friend. And I'm going to repeat this again. You be careful who you keep rubbing shoulders with and what crap you keep coming out with. Because I tell you why, your legacy will be destroyed, my friend. You can have the past of this, but it'll just get destroyed overnight. Doesn't matter what you've done and won in the past and all your trophies and all the other shit. Like what's it one said when he went to Leeds United? Brian Clough said, "You can put all your trophies in the bin because you've not earned them." That's what he said, wasn't it? Yeah, guess what? You're going down that avenue, my friend. But I'm over here where your old boss used to do and live and was successful in Aberdeenshire, Aberdeen. So, Neville, sort your crap out. Stop talking crap. Scholes comes out with some really great stuff, as you do as well, Gary Neville, but then you mess it up by talking utter crap about nothing because all you're doing is looking out for yourself. There's a fact. I only work with facts, and what you keep doing keeps backing it up. So, do me a favour, mate. You know the script. Open your ears like you open your mouth. Listen to the true fan base, because if anyone thinks Old Trafford needs ripping down, he's deluded. Yes, it's leaking. Why? Because the Glazers have done it on purpose. They've allowed the place to rot, as they're allowing the infrastructure of not just the stadium to rot, the whole thing with Man United, the discipline. All the players getting rid of Mourinho. What's it called? Player power, earning too much money. So look, it's a joke. Man United needs some experienced players to help the young players to come along, as you should know as well. In '92, you didn't just walk into a team and start winning trophies, did you? And neither will these players, because as you know, you had Bruce, Pallister, Mark Hughes, what a player he was, Ince, Kanchelskis, Schmeichel, Cantona, all there, helping, bringing on players. So anyone attacking the young players like Dorgu and Garnacho are deluded. These players should not be starting straight away. They should be coming on here and there every 20 minutes, half an hour, and letting them build up the game time, confidence. But football's not rocket science, you know. It's not. It's not. It's a no-brainer. It's obvious. It's stating in your face. But for you to keep coming out with, I don't know what's wrong with the club. Yeah, you do. You just won't say it. And I'm calling you out because you won't say it. And the reason I'm calling you out is because you're rubbing shoulders with the wrong crowd, my friend. And you're doing it for greed, for money, for your egotistic shite, and, and for your hotel football. As long as you're okay, we're fine. So the club will keep on pulling on people like you to do PR spin of a load of nonsense. I guarantee next Wednesday, whether we win Europa League or not, Cunha will be announced because it's obvious. Same as when United's um is it 1958 group and all them lot were what's the word? We're protesting. Next day they come out and talk about a stadium that actually no true Man United fan wants to be built. Why would you want to drop something that has history? That place should be a grade listed building. It is that simple. But Gary Neville, you keep being a crowd pleaser, mate, and arse like as we used to call it back in our day. You crack on, my friend, and see where that gets your legacy. Because it won't be around for longer, my friend. You keep wanting Old Trafford needs to be done, it needs to be dropped. We need a new stadium. Why do you need a new shining toy, mate? Is that because the owners that you're rubbing shoulders with allowed it to rot on purpose so they could make more money for their back pocket? Joke. Man United's becoming more and more of a business centered place to be run. It shouldn't be. We've got the wrong crowd in. That crowd needs to go ASAP. Maybe the Qataris should have come in and bought United and done what they can. So what if I had 200 billion, I'd give them an extra million to the Glazers and to that clown Ineos to get the count my club. I would, and then I would show you what a rebuild is all about. Not this crap of let's talk and yawn all day long about. Oh, we should be doing no. We should be hitting it hard. Ruben's the right man, by the way, to do this, and he needs backing to the full tilt. And if he doesn't get his players in and gone over the summer, we're still in the same boat as we were when Louis Van Gaal was there. Because back in my time when I was watching, I've been United since '86, by the way, just to let you know. But that was before Fergie came. My first manager was Ron Atkinson, big Ron. But the point is this: you are losing touch with your own crowd, Gary Neville. You are a yes man. You are a nodding dog because you are not speaking your truth. You are just trying to be a crowd pleaser. Be open and honest. Have some balls. I know a lot of people from Bolton don't really have that because, I was brought up round in and around Farnworth, was born in Warrington, been brought around Altrincham and Hale all the rest of my life afterwards. I know what people are, where they are in the, you know, where where people's loyalty lies, how they are down the map, how strong they are. Like the Scousers are moaning, crying little babies. Manchester people say it as it is. So you need to sort your crap out and stop rubbing shoulders with the wrong people and backpedaling and being a pussy, okay? Shut up and talk the truth because you're not telling the truth because you're doing it for your back pocket too. That is poor. That is you're joining the Glazers of just spinning, giving a spin. Like you're just full of shit, mate. Sorry, but you are. Throw some balls and speak the truth. Man United don't need to drop Old Trafford. Old Trafford needs a proper revamp. They need something small for part time to rebuild, which could potentially become a stadium and then they can extend it. But then Old Trafford should be then built and done. I hope to fuck that Man United do not these puppets and the Glazers, the greedy leeches, the Americans do not get to don't get to drop Old Trafford because it's a disgrace. And anyone backing that is not a true red. They're just being pulled in like a big fish because they can go It's rotting, yes, but the Glazers have allowed it to rot. Wakey, wakey.